The dive team has arrived at Welland Canal Bridge number 15, a Baltimore truss swing bridge located in the historic section of the Welland Canal that is now known as the Welland Recreational Waterway. Open circa 1910, this relic can no longer swing open, and as such, this canal is now restricted to non-motorized boat traffic only. The team has geared up on the convenient cement staging area across the road. Jimmy Deep Sea leads the way to what is the most challenging obstacle to diving the swing bridge, the steep hill that requires careful navigation and sure footing to make it safely to the bottom. Dan starts the team off with a safety check before we descend to 35 feet. The maximum depth for this dive is 40 feet. We soon find ourselves in the midst of shopping carts, bicycles, and wheelchairs, which have been welcomed into the marine environment by the millions of zebra mussels that have made their homes on the rusting metal. Be sure to wear protective gloves when you dive the train bridge. In the early days of its existence, the bridge had an underwater cable which supplied power from shore. Since the swing bridge was a movable bridge, extensive structure was required underwater to provide support. Motors would rotate the bridge horizontally to open up the channel for boats to pass. The structure is fairly intact but degrading. Each diver needs to determine how safe it is to route between the pillars, and deep penetration is never recommended. This site has a lot to offer for any photographer, whether it's filming the light rays in the shallower sections of the structure or fish photography. Due to the popularity of this dive site, fish, like this sunfish here, feel at ease approaching divers. An inquisitive largemouth bass has taken an interest in Dan, and we managed to film the encounter. Largemouth bass can be distinguished from other bass by their namesake. The mouth is so large it extends backwards past their eye. There is a wide variation of underwater creatures that can be found beneath the swing bridge, even jellyfish. After well over an hour in the water, the team makes their way to shore to climb back up the steep hill and head home. Thank you for joining us on this week's dive adventure, and we hope to see you again next time.